Oh, teen, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. Retirement's boring.
What do you mean you're bored, Norm?
Honestly, I can't think of anything to do.
There is so much to do in retirement, Norm.
Oh, like what?
Well, for example, we are now doing Wordle each day.
We are. I forgot about that. And
And
that was one of our viewers that suggested it to us, what, about 2 months ago?
and at the time, we didn't know anything about Wordle, did we?
Didn't even know what a Wordle was.
So we had to Google it, didn't we?
We did.
But once we found out what it was, oh my goodness.
We play it every day.
Yes. And so we sit in our fancy chairs, don't we? And Norm and I, we compete against each other to see who can do it the fastest.
And it turns out that both of our kids do it as well.
This is true. So that's an extra, isn't it?
So it's given us an avenue of messaging them every morning, and you can save the little graphic of how you solved it.
Yeah.
Just a coloured graph. And so we send that to our kids, and they send us theirs, and it's given us a whole different way of being able to communicate with our grown-up children.
It's wonderful, isn't it? And the other thing that's great is to find out whether you can do it in 2, 3, 4 attempts. It's really quite exciting, isn't it?
But you know something, Teen? I'm still bored.
Well, you know what we could do, Norm? We could go on a day trip to IKEA or Costco.
Ooh.
So, and while we're there, we could do a little bit of shopping, and we could also have lunch out.
Oh, I like the lunches. Either getting the hot dog at Costco.
Oh, they're Polish hot dogs.
Yeah.
We really like those.
Yeah, we do.
But the one thing you need to remember is it's really a good idea to go midweek.
Oh, yeah. We're retired. We can do that.
Kind of Saturdays and Sundays is a no-go because they get really, really busy, don't they?
Yeah. Another great idea is just to have a midweek hotel break. It's like a little mini vacation. You could go to the next town over, or you could go somewhere fancy like Niagara Falls, or depending where you live, to some sort of themed place. But oftentimes, hotel rooms are cheaper midweek.
Yeah.
Especially in tourist areas.
Yeah. And in fact, we did that, didn't we, a few weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
We actually went just to the next town over and midweek. And it was really nice to be, it's just like a complete new experience being away just for one night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was great. We loved it.
And I had my nose done in the hospital. That's why we were there. But, what the heck.
Yes, that was the reason why we were there. So I guess it was a bit of a forced stay away.
Yeah, a vacation for Tina and...
No, that wasn't. But while we were there, we got you all fixed up, didn't we?
We did.
Yes.
Well, I think I'm still a little bit bored. What do you got? There is another thing that really appeals to me, and I think with everybody having smartphones these days, you have a camera in your pocket.
Yeah.
So how about set yourself a challenge and take a picture every day for a month?
Wow, that's a great idea, Norm.
It will get you out of the house, perhaps, or you can photograph what you're eating.
Yeah. Or a mixture of the two.
But it really starts to get you thinking that if you have to take a picture every day, what's it going to be? So once again, you're exercising your mind, just like the Wordle game, just like playing Scrabble or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So set yourself a challenge. Take a picture every day for a month and see what you get.
It's a wonderful idea.
Really is.
How about, Norm? We already do it, but lots of other people might not. Starting off a FaceTime happy hour.
Yes.
How about that?
It's one of the things we've loved to do these last 2 years with with our friends in the same building. They're 2 floors away from us, but it's been great because it's just a FaceTime without the video, and
It's
we
great.
we
Hmm.
it's 2 couples, us and this other couple. We pour a drink and then we set the world to rights.
Oh, and we talk about everything, don't we?
Yeah, all that's going on in the world and Canadian politics,
Yeah.
all the things that we couldn't talk about on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We've got to be careful, eh?
Now, one of the really exciting things you could do, and hey, it's free. And we like
Oh,
free, don't we,
we
Jane?
do. We do like free things. What's that, no?
How about take a car for a test drive?
Oh, great idea.
You can just go down to your local dealership and
Just for the hell of it.
fake them that you're going to buy a new car and take a test drive. Maybe even an electric car. That would be exciting, wouldn't it?
That would. I think we need to do that, Norm.
We haven't done
We
that
haven't
so far.
done it, but that's on our list, so I think we're going to do that this next week.
Maybe we could take a Harley Davidson out for a test drive.
You'd be on your own for that one. You'd be on your own for that one, Norm.
I fancy an electric car, so we should go and test drive one.
We should do.
Yeah.
We should do, because we've not driven one, have we? And we
No.
actually have no idea whether we'd like it or not, do we?
But that's a great activity to do.
There's another great thing that you can do too, Norm, and you can either ride a light rail or a bus, and you could go from one end to the other. Just get on one end, go, get off, and then ride back. Just for something new and different.
We used
Scenery
to
to
do
do.
that with our grandson when he was younger.
He loved
there
it,
was a
didn't
light
he?
rail, and it was in Ottawa,
Yeah.
and it was just a straight line basically in those days.
Yeah.
It was like a test, and so we would
It's about
we'd pick him up, go to the station, buy a ticket, park the car, and get on the light rail. He was thrilled with it, and we would go to the end,
Yeah.
but we wouldn't get off.
yeah.
And then
He'd
it
come
would go
back
all the way
again.
back.
And depending on how much time we needed to pass, we just did it up and down, didn't we?
We did. So
It was great, wasn't it?
And then when we came to a new town
Yeah.
to live, we took the bus
Oh, yeah.
and did a circuit to find out where everything was in town, because the buses start from a bus station. And we took the one that would go all the way down to Walmart and around, and
We got to see everything, didn't we?
we did. It was
It's
great.
a great way of finding out where all the places are. Just get on the bus and go.
And it's cheap as well.
Very cheap, isn't
Cheap
it?
entertainment.
Yeah.
So take a light rail or a bus
Yeah.
in your town and go explore.
And if you remember, Norm, there's another thing which is this. Now, this is just in Ontario at the moment, but they have just launched the Ontario Staycation Credit. So for this year, we can apply some of what we're going to spend for our vacation, and we can actually claim back on our taxes for next year.
So that
It's
overnight
great.
hotel
Yeah.
stay, we could claim that and get a
Yeah.
tax credit for it, which
It's wonderful.
will reduce our taxes
Yeah.
again, which you got to love that.
Absolutely, we
Hate
love
paying tax.
we love things like that.
So these are just some of the things that we figured that if you're feeling a little bit bored in retirement, or you feel as though there's nothing to do, there's tons of things to do. We've just outlined a few things here.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? There's so much to do to fill your days with.
There really is.
Yeah.
And so thanks for watching
And we hope that everybody is staying safe.
and keeping well.
Until the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.